Hi everyone, welcome to the Lens Community Podcast. This episode is very different. Again, in a different location. We're outside. I've been on a long hike today and I'm nearly back to the starting point. I just had to check it was recording then because I can't really see properly from here. And yeah, it's been really lovely. I've had so many bugs all over me today, so I'm trying to be careful of wasps and ticks and getting bitten. I've seen a snake today. But anyway, this is my first solo hike and I was really nervous. As much as I really wanted to do this, and I've been on lots of walks on my own, I've literally done so much on my own. I haven't been solo traveling, but I've moved away from my home island and I've built a business. I've done a lot. I've got a degree. I've met quite a few different people, but I still get scared of things. And I'm actually in the middle of reading a book, which is Feel the Fear But Do It Anyway. I will put the details in the description. I'm literally still on chapter 1, so I haven't read a lot of it yet. I've only just got it, but I feel like with self-development books you need to allow time for it to really sink in and process what it's teaching you and what's in the book. But yeah, I've learned so far that everybody feels fear. And you feel fear when something is new to you, but also when you just haven't exposed yourself to something enough for you to feel confident in it. So say if you... Oh, I just seen a bird. Do you know what? I love being out here because it really inspires me, but it also distracts me as well. I'm actually going to clip this on here. I really hope that you can hear me this way. And it's close enough. I've made a tea and it's this is my first flask in years and I completely forgot how incredible it is just to make yourself a tea whenever you want. Not even make it, you just, you make a bunch of it and then just, it's still hot hours and hours later. Oh, so good. So good when you've been walking all day and you've been in the sun. I think that's what's made the hike really difficult today, is that it has been so hot. And also, I think I brought a bit too much with me. I tried not to pack too much, but I'm really not sure still what's necessary and what's not. But anyway, what I was saying. So there's somebody who has got a degree in medicine. You would think, oh wow, they're so intelligent. They could literally study anything else. But that's not true, because just because somebody is knowledgeable in something, that doesn't mean that they're going to pick something else up really easily. Some people are very good learners, but that doesn't erase the fear. You can still be a really good learner and still have fear. It's very normal to have fear. And even the most intelligent, the most smartest, the most kindest, the most... What did I say? You get the point. Even those people will still have fears, because if they were to go into something that was very different to what they're used to, it will make them feel uneasy and everything is new to them and they have to process something new. They have to be in a new environment. They have to learn something new. They have to be around new people. And it's almost like about accepting the fear that is going to come, and that's like okay, and not being scared of fear. What we're actually scared of is fear, not the thing that we are fearing. There's also some horses over there. One of them came up to the fence and I had my camera, so I went over to take a photo. Well, I said hello and I just watched it for a bit, and then I went to take a photo, and when I got up and I got a bit closer, it basically just came over to do a shit and then went back. Charming. I was like, I started speaking to it saying, oh, you want a photo? You're posing for me. No. He's telling me to get lost. I haven't really seen many people here, at all, but I guess I'm literally coming on a Tuesday. It's like that meme, that random friend that you've got on a Tuesday, just hiking and doing random shit. But yeah, I haven't really seen anyone. I've seen 3 people, and 2 of them was a couple. They were together, and then the other person was just on our own. But they both, they all said hello. But yeah, I haven't really seen many people. Because I was thinking, filming outside, am I going to come across anyone? I'm sitting here kind of just waiting for someone to come along. But you know what? I actually feel quite comfortable. And if somebody came along, I'd just say hi. Hi. And if they ask me what I'm doing, I'll just tell them. Oh, I'm creating a video. I got a YouTube channel. So yeah, I did feel nervous about today, but I feel really positive and at peace. I just love being in secluded places and being away from the busyness. I used to force myself to be uncomfortable, because they say that you grow when you feel uncomfortable. But what I didn't realise that I was doing was I was causing a lot of stress for myself, unnecessary stress. I didn't actually have to put myself through a lot of pain. They say you just have to push through. Which I get. I mean, I pushed through today, but there's a difference because I actually wanted to be here. Whereas when you're just pushing yourself through something that you just don't want to do and you don't feel passionate about it, it doesn't make you feel good, you feel angry. And maybe not even consciously, but subconsciously, you resent what you do and how you spend your time. And then you resent people because you feel like they owe you something. When you run a business, you are helping people. So you do begin to resent people because you feel not good, and then you expect a return that you never get. And you almost subconsciously convince yourself that these people are putting you through pain, like your clients and your customers, the people that you work with. But it's not their fault that you chose the wrong thing. I don't know if you heard that. Maybe not. The horse just neighed. Not neighed, but what's it called? Brrr. You know that? Yeah. So yeah, I feel very good about, putting myself out of my comfort zone. But if it's just not even serving you, and it's not aligned with what you want your future to be, and how you want to feel, then it's kind of pointless and you're just putting yourself through something. To get praise from people, and you know what, people can tell, they can sense energy and they can read it and they feel it. And when it is off, when you feel off about something and when you're not really in it, people can tell. And it's whether people that, you know, that you love and that love you, whether they actually reach out to you and like offer guidance or support. But if they don't, then you just get kind of stuck in a loop. And you have to get yourself out. And that's what I've done this year. So I've really gotten myself out of this rut. It's very rewarding. This feels very rewarding. And obviously, you know, people aren't really going to see this. You might see the video. But it's definitely, I'm not visible as much as I were before. But then that doesn't really matter, does it? Getting approval. Because I'd rather be doing what I want to do and not get outside praise and validation and approval than be doing something that is very visible and getting praise for it, because it never feels good when someone, you know, praises you for doing well in something or getting like good results in something and it just not feeling good. And that's how it felt for a long time for me. Even today, a lot of people say, you know, why don't you do this with your business, and why don't you try this, and why don't you want this person, or why don't you do this with your podcast? And I love like, you know, talking to people about things and getting like different opinions. But it might not look successful in their eyes, but they don't know how it feels, and it feels incredible the way that I'm doing things right now. I'm really leading with my own self. And it's hard to explain to people why you're doing something and why you've changed. Having to explain why you've changed is exhausting. Sometimes you just need to not explain it, just, you know, people who get it will get it. I will say that my back is hurting from today a little bit. The back. I have used like my stuff that I've gotten, but today was like the first proper day taking like all of my gear out. I've got my camera. I did bring another lens as well. And I've got my drone. I wanted to bring my gimbal so I could set it up as like a tripod using with the camera, but it was too heavy. And I brought water, which I think is the heaviest thing. But you need water, so I mean, I could have survived without the tea, but it's part of the experience as well. Because that's the thing, is like I could have all my gear, but it's not about that. I'm practicing, like I'm building a portfolio at the moment, but it's not about, you know, having all the gear and being like, the reason why I'm doing this is because of how I can live my life. It's really just about what it brings me. Like just the experience. And I was always worried that I won't be able to make enough money doing this type of content, but the money doesn't matter, because you can have money and feel horrible. What I've been doing, I've just been feeling really super anxious and not good. I also do a lot on my own. a lot on my own, and it's nice I enjoy my own company, but I just think I wasn't doing it in the right way and I wasn't around the right people. Whereas now I've learned from my mistakes and I know what type of things to avoid and what red flags and what I would consider red flags in a partnership or a client relationship or a project. I also came out today because I'm starting to realise that you do need to do things on your own, because not everybody is going to want to do them with you. And I'll miss out otherwise if I don't go. And, there are people that I can do stuff with, but they're not always going to be available when I am, or they're not always going to be up for it. And I can go at my pace when I go solo. And I've always wanted to travel solo. I really wanted to, but then COVID hit. And ever since then, I've just put it off. But I've learned a lot through what I've done so far. I've definitely learned what kind of work I don't want to do, and that will help me know what kind of work I do want to do. Yeah, now that I've done it once, I can do this again. And I might make this a regular thing, coming out and doing episodes, because, I hope you can hear me properly. That's my only concern right now. I might do more episodes like this, because this is what I love to do. I might mix it up, might do some at home. I've been trying to just film bits whilst I'm out, but it is hard to try and multitask and enjoy the hike whilst you're trying to create content as well. It's difficult. But yeah, I think that's it. There's not really much else I want to say. Sometimes these episodes will be shorter than other ones, and I feel like it's easier to digest when episodes are not too long. So let me know if there's anything that you would like to see on this channel. I'm just looking at, there's massive ants here and I feel like I'm going to get bitten. But yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see on this channel, then let me know and I will definitely take it up. Yeah. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Yeah, that's it. It's so peaceful. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go. But yeah. Thank you so much for listening, and please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. There's so much more to come. There's so much potential with this channel, with this podcast. And I love documenting my journey, so I'd love to have you along with me and we can both learn from it. But yeah, I will see you next week in the next one on Monday. Bye guys.